Hello, welcome back to the vlog. We just woke up and it is Saturday the 10th, something like that. And today we're going to do a little day in the life stuff, and part of that is our investment property. So earlier in December, actually right before Christmas, me and Austyn and his partner closed on a property that's here in Dallas, and we are going to be flipping it. So demo started right after the new year. It's pretty much done now, and so now we're just starting the actual construction process of everything. So we have cabinet guy coming today. We have another guy, lots of people working on the house. The partner that we did this with, Daniel, is he's kind of more on the construction side, so he has all of his team kind of working on everything, and we're doing a lot of design stuff together, and Austyn's doing a lot of organization of it as well. So excited to take you guys with us. This is also the weekend of Dalaska, which is where we got all this snow. As you can see, it's pretty bad out there. So, day in the life. We're also gonna bake some bread today and get some more bread started in a little bit. I'm gonna make some focaccia. So, yeah. So this is a cinnamon loaf. I've had proofing in the fridge almost 24 hours now. I made 2 of these. So this is one of them. And then the other one I baked the other day. So now I'm just putting this into the pan. That I probably fucked up though, because I didn't put parchment paper in it. So here we go. We're already fucking up. I'm just gonna put that back in there. Okay. Parchment paper. Oh. Take 2. We're just gonna pop that in there, and it's just gonna shimmy its way in. Then I wish I had those parchment paper liners, because that would make this unnecessary. So this is a cinnamon brown sugar loaf. I've made a few of these because it's just kind of like it's a staple flavor of bread, and it goes with a lot. But it's also really good to make French toast out of it, which I've been doing for breakfast, since I was doing that a lot in prep, until my carbs got low enough that I couldn't have the actual bread as much. So yeah, so here is the loaf. We're gonna score it really quick. The oven is already preheated, I believe. I think I heard it beep. So we're just gonna score it. Little marks here. Hopefully that's good enough. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this pan on top of it when we put it inside, because that helps trap the moisture. And also, I am not a sourdough expert yet. I'm just learning. And so this is a cool thing that Austyn gave me. So yeah, I'm just learning right now. I decided I wanted to learn it for a few reasons. One of those reasons being I was already eating sourdough every day. So I ate it nearly every day of prep. On my lowest carb days, I think my lowest carb days were did we get to 75? Or did we get to just 100? I don't know, something around there. But on those days, my carb sources were mostly fruit, some veggies, potatoes, and generally sourdough. I find that it just works for me. It always has. I grew up eating it, and it's actually not bad in terms of the volume that you get out of it. So yeah, but I was buying it from the store, and I always bought the same kind, so I was really consistent, and that's why we actually ended up peaking with it for the second show of prep last year, because my first peak week of prep, Mark had a little bit more control over the actual foods that I was eating. So he had me eat most of the same foods that I was eating, but he took out sourdough. I think mostly because he just wasn't used to using that in a diet, because I did macros my whole show, or my whole prep, and he's never really put sourdough bread in a meal plan. So I wanted to start making it because It's cheaper to actually make it. It's fun because it's learning a new skill. And I get to make like a better quality loaf with literally nothing in it but flour and water and salt. So it's just a lot better for you. Sourdough is already really good for you because of like the gut bacteria, like the bacteria in it. So it's good for your gut. So this is the loaf that I already made, the sourdough cinnamon loaf. It turned out pretty well. It was a little fluffier than I'd like, so it was really good for French toast, but not as dense as the other recipe. And then I also made English muffins. So I don't know if you can really see, but these are the English muffins. They turn out really well. I've made these a few times now. So sourdough era is upon us, and it's going pretty well. But I made this loaf because I'm going to bring it to a client who goes to my same gym, Stana. Shout out to Stana, because she asked for one. So I decided to make one. I feel like it wouldn't be a vlog if I wasn't making coffee. Today we are using El Portan specialty coffee. This is Juan Carlos Gregg from El Salvador. It is a bourbon varietal, and it is from things I can't pronounce. And it's a medium roast. It has tasting notes of caramel, chocolate, and grape. So this is one of our favorite coffee shops in East Dallas called El Portan. And we picked up some coffee because my coffee subscription is late again because of the weather. So. What'd you weigh?
Yes.
261.
Just 260.
260?
Yeah. Okay. You said that like you're challenging me. Oh, because I'm on camera? Oh, wow. I'm exposed. Exposed.
260. Are you going to start prep this year? Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to start prep.
You're ready to get on stage.
Right after my birthday.
Birthday is March 3rd. Yeah? Right?
Yeah.
I like almost all of a sudden had like pressure on myself to remember.
Wait.
Wait.
You're supposed to wait.
Damn, bro.
Wait. Hey, no tails wagging.
They're not gonna stop.
Okay.
What are we doing today?
We're meeting the cabinet guy out there. We got to take some more measurements and also just get things finalized. We had a rough draft of the cabinet space and the designs before, but now we need to confirm everything and so we can move forward with the cabinets and counters. And then also meeting a framer out there. He's going to take a look at some ceiling joists because we're removing some walls and we will need extra structural support where those walls were since they were load bearing. And just kind of getting the next steps in the process checked off to move forward next week starting Monday. The weather kind of delayed us, but we're right on time.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog and welcome to our flip here. We just got finished talking to cabinet man Dalton, and right?
Dalton.
He is Dalton the cabinet man. So you'll see some footage of that. I went a little tour through the house. It is freezing in here, but this is the kitchen and that I'm standing in, and this will be kind of like a dining area, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put in like waterfall island, like waterfall countertop island over there. The like kitchen stuff, like fridge and all of that stuff is gonna be there. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen in this house.
It's gonna be
really
good.
exciting.
It's a big project, but really high yield investment. So
yeah. What do we buy this property for?
$635.
$635. What's it gonna sell for?
I'd love to sell it for like 1.25.
Yeah.
1.3 would be.
It's in a really good area, so we can definitely do that. And we're also adding square footage to it out by that outdoor area. All right, we are out in front of the house. We just got finished up talking to the framer. My door opened for me, and we're about to go get some food in, work out, get some Mexican food tonight for a nice free meal. And yeah, but we're gonna start work Monday, or they are going to start work. We're not really doing any work. Workers are gonna work on some stuff Monday, and then yeah, we'll get more updates as we go. But thanks for following along. Okay, so we are about to feed the sourdough starter. So I am not making sourdough every day, so I actually keep it in the fridge in a jar. So this is the starter that I started like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, thinking that it would be ready for Thanksgiving, and it kind of was, kind of wasn't. I used discard for Thanksgiving, but as you can see, there's very like little amount of starter. It's probably like 20-25 grams. So I'm using like a 1 to 5 to 5 ratio. So I'm gonna put in, there's like 20 grams or so in there. I'm gonna put in 100 grams of flour and 100 grams of water. I'm not an expert on sourdough, but this has been the ratio that works for me. So I'm just putting it in there. And then I'll weigh out the water as well, because water is obviously like heavier than flour. So I'm making this starter, or I'm gonna feed this so that tonight I can start on something. I think I'm gonna make some focaccia, I don't know how to say it, but some just like regular kind of herb garlic kasha. And then I might make like a loaf as well, because we're actually almost done with the cinnamon loaf that I made for us, but also for Stana. So yeah, that is how I do the sourdough. So just kind of like work it around the schedule, like when we need bread. If I know we'll need bread or English muffins or something like that in the next like day or so, I'll feed the starter either at night or first thing in the morning, and then start making the dough maybe like anywhere from like 6 to 12 hours after I feed it. So far, either of those timelines have been working well. So yeah. So I put it up there because that's the warmest spot in the kitchen, and it needs to be a little bit warm in order for it to like come alive. Because if it's too cold, like if it's close to the door or the window or something like that, then it won't rise as much as it needs to. So okay, we're getting ready for the gym. I have some pump, strawberry colada today. We are gonna train back. Whoa. We are gonna train back today at recess. And then, I'm not sure. Chicken too. Weekends are definitely a time that we try to catch up on some stuff that sets us up better for the week. So food prep for the work week. Sometimes we're working, like today we spent a good amount of time at the flip property, but it was really beneficial because I got to see it for the first time. I had actually not seen the property yet in person, but Austyn got to meet with all the contractors, people that are going to be working on it, taking out some walls, taking out the beams, things like that. So hopefully you see all of that I go through in that little tour here. But it's exciting. We should, Austyn's hoping to list it or put it on the market probably sometime in March, because the workers are all working really fast. We do have like a whole extra room to add on to the house too, but it's a cool project. It's a really pretty home in a really great neighborhood. There was like lots of people walking around, walking their dogs, strollers, really pretty houses, a lot of flips in that neighborhood, a lot of like ranch style homes, really pretty brick, lots of really pretty trees like here in Dallas. So yeah, it's an exciting process to be a part of. So I'm excited to put more about the flip into this vlog just as we gain more traction and make more changes. Next vlog, I'll probably wait until we're a little farther ahead and it's like a big change from what you just saw in this one. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the updates. We're also about like, I feel like we're 10 weeks post show now. So sometime in this vlog, I'll put in like a little bit of a 10-week reverse diet post show update, because I know some of you might be wanting to see that too.